Hi students. After completing problem number 4, let's start with the next problem, that is problem number 5 on the partial differentiation of first order. So here I've taken a function and let me tell you that it's a very difficult function, and we are going to find out the partial differentiation of that function by using the rules of partial differentiation of first order. So here z is given as e to the power ax plus by f of ax minus by, and we have to prove that b dou z by dou x, and I told you in the previous video it is also called as del. So b del z by del x plus a del z by del y is equal to 2abz. Now guys, to prove this, if you see that prove that statement, then on the left hand side we have two partial differentiation terms, that is del z by del x and del z by del y. So what we are going to do is we are going to find out these two values, put those values on the in the LHS and multiply it with a and b and get the answer. So we'll easily get it. So it's very simple numerical. Now guys, to get the answer of this question, there are two methods. So why these two methods are there? So first thing is, if you observe the function carefully, here we have this ax plus by in the power of e here, and at the same time we have function of ax minus by. So guys, I can consider this as composite function as well. So what we'll do is we can put this ax plus by as u and this ax minus by as v, and then that will become e to the power u and f of v. So z will become function of u and v, and obviously since u is ax plus by, then u is nothing but a function of x and y. So I can solve it by composite function as well. But since as we are doing the partial differentiation using first order, here I'll use the second method and will solve it by that method. And for composite function, after some videos we are gonna start with composite function also, so that time we'll see more numericals on composite function. But I'm sure that this question can be solved very fastly by using the composite function concept. So let's start. So here z is this, so I'll copy the function z. Now students, to find out dou z by dou x, that is del z by del x, we have to differentiate this z with respect to x partially. So here in both the functions we have x, so here I'm going to use the rule of u into v, that is the product rule of derivative. So this function will remain as it is, e to the power ax plus by. Now the derivative of this is this function you can treat like this, f of capital X. So derivative of this would be f dash of capital X, and again the derivative of this x. So here the derivative will be f dash of ax minus by. So derivative of this term and the derivative of, or I would say partial derivative of ax minus by is a, plus this v term will remain as it is, that is f of ax minus by. So here we got the value of del z by del x. Now from this value you can take a few terms common. So here I can get a common as well as e to the power ax plus by. But guys, we'll keep it as it is, and in the further terms we will take it common. Now as we got the value of del z by del x, now I'll multiply it with b because it is required in the question. So if I multiply it with b, here I'll get b del z by del x, which is ab here, again here ab. So now I can take it common, so ab common, and e to the power ax plus by common, and in the bracket there will be two terms, that is this and this. So guys, here I got the value of first function. Now let's find out the second one, del z by del y. And for this, we have to partial differentiate this z with respect to y. So to get that value, if I partial differentiate this, then these two functions again have the variable y, and that is why we have to again use the u into v rule. So guys, by applying the product rule of derivative, similar to the previous del z by del x term, here we'll get e to the power ax plus by as it is, and the derivative of the second function is so guys, I'm sure that you understood this, that here we were having f of ax minus by, and for this the derivative is f dash of ax minus by, and again the derivative of this term with respect to y partially, so that becomes negative b. Now similarly, now this term will remain as it is, and we have to find out the derivative of first term. So we'll get now here we got the value of del z by del y. So to this value we'll multiply by a, and guys here we will get a del z by del y equal to. So here we'll get a as well as here also we'll get a. So here we'll get a term ab. So I can take it common from both the terms. So ab outside, here e to the power ax plus by again outside, and in the bracket two terms will remain, that is this term which is negative term, and this one is the positive term. So guys, we got both the values. Now the last step, that is in the LHS, we have to add these two values. So let's call this as equation number 1 and the other equation as equation number 2. And here we will do the addition of 1 and 2. So by the addition on the LHS, we will get now let's see what we get on RHS. So if I add this term with the equation number 1, then we can take AB e to the power AX plus BY common from both the terms. So here I'll write down AB e to the power AX plus BY outside, and we'll actually add these two terms with these two terms. And guys, if we'll add it, then you can observe that this f dash is positive, whereas this f dash is negative, will be cancelled, and this f of ax minus by and this f of ax minus by both are positive, so we will get 2 times f of ax minus by. Okay guys, here 2 outside because it is multiplying to this term, ab is there, and now we got e to the power ax plus by into f of ax minus by, and guys, that is nothing but your z. So this was the term which was given in the question, so I can replace this e to the power x plus by f of ax minus by with z, and here I'll say it is nothing but z. So it means we got the value of this LHS as 2abz, and guys, you can see here that that was the required answer. So here we have proved the result by using the rules of first order partial differentiation. Thank you very much.